everybody, how's it going? Chris Gleason here from Royal Honda, here to present you the 2018 Honda Accord Touring. Come over to the front, let's take a look at this vehicle around the outside. You guys just got a fresh look. This has just arrived on our lot, they're just got here. So take a look on the front end of the Honda Accord. They got a fresh new design, very aerodynamic. As you can see, we got a nice wide stance. It sits a little bit lower. Got LED lights for your headlights, fog lights. As you can see, we also got even the Honda sensing down in the middle there, which there's something new and exciting. I'm not sure if you have all heard about it, but there's now traffic sign recognition on the car. So we'll go take a look at that during the drive, but come around with me. We're gonna go over to the passenger side, or to the driver's side of the vehicle. We're gonna get a nice look at the side profiling. You see you got new design for wheels. You got nice lines along there for aerodynamic and efficiency for your fuel mileage. And Ed, I'm not sure if you got this, but take a look at the roof.
It's got a roof.
This is a laser brazed roof. Now, laser brazed roofs do not have that, you see, like that plastic strip that would normally go along here. So as you can see, it's fresh, it's nice and clean. You don't have to worry about any sort of plastic weather stripping getting in the way for styling, so you don't have to lose that. Coming to the back, of course, a Honda Accord wouldn't be a Honda Accord without having an enormous amount of trunk space. They have upgraded the trunk space from the previous generation, and they made a lot more room, so you can fit a lot more things in here. And one big change too, down here, for your spare tire, they actually got everything, all your tools, nice, neat, and organized there, so that you don't have to worry about your tools fumbling around in the back there in case you ever take something out, if you ever have to change a tire. So as you can see, we got lots of room in the back there, lots and lots of room. Backup camera back here as well. The stylish, sporty exhaust. And now, what we'll do is that we'll now go for a demo drive and check out the inside. Okay, so now we are in the interior of the Honda Accord Touring. As you can see, lots of new changes in here for the styling. Everything is more sophisticated and more elegant, way sharper looking than the previous generation. As you can see, we got buttons down here, we got electronic parking brake, we got a gorgeous center console there, so you got lots of space, lots of room. You got plug-ins in there too for your smartphone. You got 12-volt outlet plug-in, econ mode, sport mode, and check this out. Look at that. Yeah, exactly, look at that. You got so much stuff on here that you can play with. It's just like a tablet. You got navigation, Garmin GPS, right? You get 5 free upgrades that come with it as well. This car also now, one of the big changes that you can actually get a AT&T hotspot in this car. So if you're traveling, you can use this for, you know, having the children on their iPads. They can watch movies, play games, you name it. Or if you're on business, same thing. You can use it for your phone and stuff like that for while you're traveling. And this screen is also fully customizable for you. Now, coming down here, as you can see, they brought back knobs, which is good for like your temperature control, the volume, and tune scroll. But one neat feature about this that you may not see, but look at the LED lights. I turn down the lights, and I turn down the temperature, and the lights turn blue. I turn it up, and the LED lights turn red. Now that's pretty neat. I think that's really cool. Coming over here, right, the steering wheel is now changed. We got lots more features onto the steering wheel. As you can see here, we also have a new tachometer, which is also fully customizable. You can use this by using the steering wheel with the scrolling there. And like I mentioned before, there's a traffic sign recognition which you can have on there, as well as we have that heads-up display which will have that on there as well. So this is fully customizable. Like I can go and choose a different one if I wish. We have the heads-up display which is up here. You can actually see that right there on the glass, and that is also customizable. You can also move it up and down if you wish, which you can see. You can adjust it. It's fully adjustable for you. And you got different options. You got traffic sign, you got the adaptive cruise, GPS, and your tachometer as well. So taking a good look of the interior, I'm thinking maybe we should go for a drive and see what this thing's like.
Hey, and what's this all up here? Like, I see there's like a link up here and assist. What's that all about?
Okay, well, Honda has had Honda Link Assist in their vehicles for a little bit of for a little while now. Honda Link here, that is used in case if you are in a emergency situation where you get into an accident. The Honda Link Assist, it will use your Bluetooth device to contact emergency services for you, and that is free of charge. You don't have to pay for that. That comes with every single vehicle that has Bluetooth.
That is super cool. Okay, well, let's go for a spin, man.
All right.
So here we are. We're cruising down Drake Avenue towards the roundabout. Chris, nice ride so far, eh?
Oh, this is unbelievably smooth. I mean, Honda has a new dampening system here with a suspension where it's always adjusting based off whatever readings it's getting from the suspension. So,
right.
And now there's even different modes you can select with that dampening system as well. For example, like this Accord Touring, you can actually set it into sport mode. And when you set the Accord into sport mode, it actually makes the suspension a little bit stiffer.
Wow.
Now, as soon as I push that sport mode, the gauges turn red a little bit. It tells you that the sport mode is on. A boost gauge also comes up, and it also gives you a little bit more throttle response.
I was going to say, I thought I heard the engine revved up there a little bit when you hit it.
Yeah, the engine automatically wanted to get going, right? Because, I mean, the car just wants to go as soon as you turn that sport mode on.
So those power-hungry guys like me, man, that's something that
exactly.
I would love, eh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like this car is packed full of performance. I mean, even with the 1.5 liter four-cylinder engine, it is turbocharged. But there is also the 2.0 liter, which is also turbocharged, which is it shares the same technology from the Type R. So we don't have a V6 anymore, but they did give us a very powerful 2 liter that has way more torque than the other V6 engine ever had.
And that Type R is an amazing car too. Not that we want to talk about the Civic, but I mean, there's a lot of options and things that came over from the Type R that they built into the Accord also.
Yes, that's true. Like the suspension I was talking about with the electronic dampening system, that has been taken from there, and as well as the engine as well, some of the technology from there.
So what would you say, the Type R is for the younger guys like you, and then the Accords is almost for everybody, right?
Well, that's what I would say. I mean, the car is really for everybody, in my opinion, right? I mean, this car here, it's designed to make you rethink getting into an SUV. Lots of people think you need to get into an SUV for having space and room and fuel economy and all that sort of stuff. But in all reality, this car has it all.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it looks like the traffic lights have turned off at the intersection here.
Well,
so
let's see. We're going to be...
Since we stopped... Well, it's like a four-way stop, so we stopped first. All right, let's get on here.
All right, this is pretty cool. Yeah, so what I was going to say too, like it's not like back in the 80s and the 90s when the Accords were known as sort of like, you know, Grandma and Grandpa coming and pick you up in the Accord. Not that Grandma and Grandpa can't still pick you up in the brand new 18 Accord, but it's definitely got some jam.
Oh wow, now this is cool. On my dash here, now I don't know if you can see that, but it tells me that I just hit a sign for 70 kilometers an hour. It just picked up that sign on that highway already. Cool. And also on the heads-up display, if you lift it up a little bit higher, that camera, a little bit higher, a little bit good. There you go. You can kind of see it down there in the bottom of the screen. It does say actually what the speed limit is. It was able to pick up that sign, no problem.
You know what? That's really cool. I love that, right? Mm-hmm. But I can see it having some disadvantages too. But anyways, that's a cool feature. All about safety and making sure that you're safe inside the 2018 Accord. That's what Honda is all about.
Oh, because I just don't know.
Okay, so we're heading back to the dealership now, Chris. Wow, that was
a...
Okay, so heading back to the dealership here. We had a little rock came flying up and into us in the video. It hit the windshield. So
yeah, a little bit of interference for the sound, but we're okay. There's no marks here. We're good.
Yeah, no chips. No chips, Terry. We're all good. The windshield's good.
We're all good. We're okay. It's okay. There's nothing to see here.
But yeah, this is unbelievable. This car rides so smooth. Like this stretch of highway that we're going to be going on here, Chris, back to the dealership on I believe highway number 9, going back over the overpass. It's fairly rough. It's got a lot of highway traffic from semis and stuff like that. So we're gonna see if we can feel. And I can explain to, the both of us can tell you what the feel is like from Chris's perspective and from ours. We've just got this little tricky four-way stop here now with the traffic lights and everything, and
yeah,
we are going to proceed when we are safe,
just like we're supposed to,
and make sure that this guy doesn't.
That apparently doesn't know what a four-way stop is.
Well, you know what it is. The bigger they are, the
yeah.
Let the big guys go. I don't want to mess with them. But anyways, here we go. So we're going back on the highway here. A couple little interruptions, but we're good to go.
We're doing okay. That that's what makes a video interesting and unique. So that's okay. There's no issues there.
And we're not. What's that called? Forget it.
Forget about it. Anyways, going onto this road, like Ed was saying, recapping here. This is not a very smooth road at all. This is been driven with semis on day in, day out. It's the number 1 or the number 9 highway where they're driving back and forth. But this suspension, I cannot get over the handling and how smooth this car really rides. How they, like, I mean, with the active dampening system, also they increased the wheelbase of the car as well, so it's a little bit longer with the wheelbase. Gives you more control and a better ride. So those two things combined alone, just those two things, and just those two things. Oh, and I also forgot road noise.
Oh yeah,
Road noise
it's
was
just
something that's
quiet. Like, I
interesting.
mean, it's unbelievable. You know what you could do, Chris, just to show everybody, is maybe just roll your window down a bit, and you can hear the traffic outside. Well, maybe not. But when you're
definitely hear the wind though.
you can hear the wind, right? And all the noises around you. But then when you roll the windows back up, I mean, that sound is gone, and that's how quiet it is inside here. Like, it's gone. You can't even tell the wind, hear the wind, or any of the traffic at all.
Oh wow, this car is just a joy to drive. Like, this is a different experience altogether. It's a complete pleasure. So here, now we're back at the dealership now. We're just pulling up here.
Okay, we're just gonna park and we'll be right back with you guys here in just a few minutes. We're just gonna show you guys the backup cameras here and everything. I'll let Chris describe what he's doing right now and what he sees.
All right, so yeah, so we're backing up here. As you can see, there's a little bit of a different backup camera than what there was before. As you can see, we now have backup sensors, which are now on the screen.
And can you actually, when you back up to something, can you hear, like, if you're within a few feet of it, will it beep?
Oh, I don't.
Tell us?
Oh yeah, like it'll.
Oh,
like,
look at
like,
that.
like it's already saying that there's something back there, but I think it's picking up maybe a license plate or something like that we put on the back.
Could be, yeah.
So yeah, there's sensors on the front for the corners as well as the rear. So as you can see, it's telling us that we're starting to get close right there.
Something in that back right corner, eh?
Yeah, and also too, if you don't like to see the sensors and you want to have the full big screen, you can have the nice big screen and you can still have your little sensor come up there. Now there's different views. You got a 180-degree panoramic view, which I think is unbelievable. Because look at that. You can see in front of the door, Ed. You see that? You can see in front of the door on that camera.
Yeah.
Where versus like this, you can't see from side to side. Now this does have the cross-traffic monitoring alert as well, where it actually will tell you if there are vehicles coming from the left or right side. But look at that. There you go. So as you can see, I'm really close to that sidewalk.
And crooked.
And well, that's style points. It's for style points.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
But I hope you all enjoyed the demo drive here on the 2018 Honda Accord that just came in. Please come in and take a look at the vehicle. You can always stop by, ask one of us, the experts, to give you some tips and tricks on these cars. And of course, you can ask us to go for a drive. So we look forward to seeing you here. Have a great day, everybody.
Hey, talk to you guys later.